You might have done a lot of things. What you're going to do is going to take you out of your comfort zone. There's stuff I did, and even before taking Apogee, I was an outgoing person. I was a social person. I'd done a lot of things. I was going to Apogee. I was like, man, this is going to be an interesting project. I've never done anything like this before. So I think if anyone's like, oh, I don't know, this sounds so different. Yeah, that's kind of the point. This isn't going to be anything basic. This is going to be something to help your kid grow by having them do new things. And that's more to the parents' side a little bit. To the young man who wants to do this, or the young lady, whichever course they want to do, I'd say don't go into this thinking of it as a school project. Because what do you do with school? You listen to your lecture, you read your book, you throw it in your closet, and you go outside or go play video games, whatever you do. You put it away and you forget about it. If you go into these projects and you're just like, I'm just going to try to get through with it and throw it away, you're wasting your time. You're not going into this, you're not going to get anything out of it. You have to go into this thinking, here's something new. I'm going to do as good of a job as I can. I'm going to invest as much as I can. I'm going to try to help the other people here. And that's what's really going to give you value. If I had gone into this trying to, just do the bare minimum, I would just scraping through, not checking up on the message boards, not trying to help anybody. It would be so much less to me. Just the Apogee, yeah, I do that, and then I do apologetics. It's nothing to me. It doesn't mean anything. So to any young person or even adult who wants to go into this isn't just a duty. This isn't just something you're assigned to do and you have to get by to do something else. You should find some kind of meaning in this. Go into it, work it as hard as you can, and at the end of it, you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, wow, that was a lot more meaningful, and you won't miss all the stuff you possibly would if you just try to do the basics.
I mean, I I couldn't say it any better than that. I mean, this is going to go, obviously, we'll put this on YouTube. We'll put this out as a podcast. I just want everybody to understand if you are wanting to reach out to Malachi, I will be representing him in any fashion that you would like to reach out. I just want to throw that out there. But no, it's sage advice, man. This is there for a reason. This is there on purpose. Everything is, and I'm not saying there's a never, ever, ever will say we've got it perfect. There's this perfect roadmap, but man, it is a roadmap that parallels the skills needed in life. It's funny you say chemistry. Look, chemistry can be a great thing. Understand, I like cooking in many ways is chemistry. I think there's some phenomenal things to understand, but what we do from an academic standpoint matters in chemistry to a subset of the population. And that's great. And then there is a certain extent that we push it from a schooling standpoint that does not matter to the rest of the population. That's not really something we can argue against. What we try to do the best of our ability is make every single one of these things matter, but just because the things matter, the person has to make it matter to them as well. They just have to be willing to do that. And I think you
So
articulated
to
that beautifully.
give a very tangible example of this as we wrap up,
Yeah.
Malachi, you mentioned the paperclip challenge,
Yeah.
right? So some of the things we do here are going to get you uncomfortable.
Mhm.
Briefly describe what the paperclip challenge is and what was your experience with that? Because what I love about Apogee is it really prepares young men and young women
Mhm.
separately to be ready for life, not just to know some stuff that maybe they'll use one day, but it's actually everything is applicable. What was the paperclip challenge, and what was your experience with it?
Yeah, I'm not trying to spoil anything. If you're gonna take this course, I don't want to lay it all out in front of you. There's a lot of fun challenges in here. There's interviews that were a fantastic time. The paperclip challenge is just something different, right? And so it's a really simple idea. You're gonna start with a paperclip. You're gonna take that paperclip and you're gonna go up to strangers and you're gonna say, "Hey, can you trade me something better for this paperclip?" And you have a month. You can do it throughout the whole year, but you have a month where you have to do this. And you're going to go up and you're going to see how high in value you can go. There is no limit, there's no stopping point. The only thing limiting you is how far you're willing to go.